Okay, so hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk about my New York trip because the reason I didn't post last Friday, and it's going to be pretty fast, but it's going to be pretty cool. I might go into detail later, but just enjoy. So yeah, hi guys. This is my New York trip. Um, it's going to be pretty fast. Might go more into detail later, but that's me at the airport. More pictures of escalators because I love escalators so much you don't even know. We were waiting. It was a pretty long wait, really. I was finally getting on the thing. We got past all that stuff. I took a lot of pictures of getting there. I realize now that I took more pictures of getting there than I did on some days. I was finally in the plane. I was really happy because I have flown like once. Oh, this is a pretty cool video of us flying or lifting off or I don't know, taking off. I can't think of the words. But it was really cool. It was like all of a sudden we started going fast and you knew that it was coming. I was pretty anxious but also really excited. Also, I didn't realize we were in the air till like I saw that the wingtip was above the mountains. I was like, oh gosh, we're actually in the air now. See, I think now we're in the air. Yeah. It was really cool. It's the weirdest feeling. I felt like butterflies all over. It was a pretty bumpy ride, but other than that, it was okay. Yeah, now you can see, now it's all smooth, and I was so excited to be in the air. There's some mountains and clouds, more clouds. I thought it was really cool, some dots, and then I had a cookie with like chocolate chips in it, and it was shaped a mustache. I had a major bloody nose, but I didn't take too good of a picture because I didn't need you guys to see that. That's some city somewhere. I just thought it looked really cool. That was us coming out of the airport. It was raining in New York. Oh, yeah. It was just like pouring. I actually have some blood on my shirt there. Yeah, it's pretty great. We were waiting for my ride. My aunt was coming to pick us up, and everybody hates each other in New York, I figured out, because that's a video of everybody honking and stuff. That's my aunt and uncle's dog. We stayed at their house. She was the best. She's so cute. Penny Dreadfuls. This is day one. I was on the subway, and I was pretty excited to be there. Wait, was that the subway? Yeah, that is on the subway. I've never been on a subway before. I was at Rockefeller, top of the rock. We were going to top of the rock. And this is like in the elevator. They had some like images on the screen, like a projector all over. We were on the 67th floor, and this is a really pretty picture, probably the best one I got of like the city and all that. It was really windy and cold up there, but I got some good pictures. That's the Statue of Liberty. It's not very good, but it's there. I mean, my sister's hair was going like literally everywhere. That's like a view of down the city. That's my jacket right there reflecting in the glass. Yeah, as I said, it was really cold and windy, and my hair was going all over the place, so I did that. I don't know what this is. It was like near where the ball drops at Times Square, and it lights up at night, and I don't know what it is. If you know what that is, please put it in the comments. I'm really confused. This is just some like gems I took pictures of. Like on the walls, they had this. Oh, I named every single pigeon in the city Fred. I went to some place, I think it was Bouchon Bakery. And I had a lemon meringue tart, and delicious. It was so good. And then we went to FAO Schwartz, and me and my sister were being very special, as we always are. But we were in like a rocket ship, but it was an amazing place. Giant toy store, if you don't know what it is. That was $480 for a little giraffe. This is us playing with some fake snow. I really wanted to buy some, but it was pretty expensive, and I'm a cheapskate. But I was just playing with it. And then this is some slow-mo of it. I am just like playing with it. I'm pretty much in love with it. It's so fun. If you guys have ever played with fake snow, you don't like get wet. Oh gosh. But I think like FAO Schwartz and the Lego store did a collab because they are like right next to each other, and they made that guy because that's like the mascot of FAO Schwartz. This is giant piano. It's kind of what it's known for. This is me playing chopsticks on the giant piano with my sister. It was really hard. I got a like nice leg workout. It was pretty great. I got this for my sister, my baby sister, because, well, initially I got it just for me to, like, set somewhere, but we decided it was for her. That's at the Nintendo store. That's, like, Bowser, and this was a giant Mario screen. I wish, it doesn't really show it's that big, but it was seriously, like, a giant screen. It was amazing. This is a ton of amiibos. We did, like, a weird thing where we set the camera at a specific, like, point to make it look like she's fist bumping Mario. And that's, like, that's the top of the building we went to. This is at the Lego store. I don't know what that is, but, yeah. Oh, gosh. This is some Lego creations that I thought were really cool. And I was just like, how do people do that? We made some figurines, and we bought those. That was really fun. That was a cool building I saw. That's a fancy pigeon. Nice, beautiful pigeon. We bought beanies. Really useful. I got a pretzel at a stand at the street, and we went to the Hershey's store. Giant pieces of chocolate and candy. It was great. We went to a cute place called Bibble and Sip, and we got these cute little things. I got this one, and my sister got this one. They were both so good. This is like a wax statue because this place called Ripley's Believe It or Not, that's where I am in these next few pictures. It was next to Madame Tussauds, which is a nice, like, insane wax figurine place. It's like people, and they're really, really cool. This is well, that was the tallest man that has ever lived. This is an optical illusion. See, down in the comments, tell me if you figure it out. That's some weird things about animals. The world's largest furball, genuine two-headed goat. Dang, you can't see it. That's a two-headed lamb, and then there's the six-legged cow. Had two legs sprouting out of its back. This is like the whole, like, main area. I was in the thing with cockroaches. It was pretty cool. This is like a filter, like you would walk around and it would put a face on you. And then this was made out of hair. They used to put them on dead people's coffins. That was a torture device. This is like me in a jar, my head in a jar. It was pretty special. But if you don't know, this place is like for weird stuff. This is people on a pin. Someone made that. That was carved into lead on a pencil. Some special pictures of like an optical illusion, a mirror and stuff. It looked like we were hanging off of Empire State Building. That was made out of puzzle pieces. This thing was insane. Like, when I start like tipping over, it's real, I promise. Because, like, literally it was so hard to get across. It looked so crazy. Here, this time I take the camera and I film it. But it's really funny. I almost dropped it, which would have been bad. But I'm literally, like, all over the place. It's making me have a headache and be nauseous just watching it. Oh, gosh. You could turn your head into a shrunken head, and it was kind of bad. But this was made out of money. It was pretty great. Please Believe It or Not was cool. They just had all this random stuff. We found Cookie Monster. It was really fun. This is a time-lapse of me going up and down escalators because, like I said, I love escalators. It was at H&M. And then we went to Dear Evan Hansen on Broadway. It was a great show. I loved it. Had such cool stuff. At H&M, I bought a hoodie and a sweatshirt, and I bought another hoodie on the way to this. And then this was at the National Museum, the History Museum. I can't remember what it's called. The Natural History Museum. I can't remember. It was really cool. We went there. This is day 2. I can't remember. But giant dinosaurs. We went to the Butterfly Conservatory. Probably my favorite thing there is some stuff I saw before I went in. But it had such cool butterflies. They were so beautiful. I loved them all, and you couldn't get too close. I should have put my hand up to this one, but as I said, you couldn't get too close. You couldn't, like, try to make them get onto you. I got yelled at and accused of doing that, even though I was just putting my hand there and it crawled onto my hand, but it was okay. See if you can count how many butterflies are in this photo. It was hard enough for me, and I can, like, zoom in, but see if you can count, and I'll show you the answer later. I might have gotten it wrong, I don't know. But that's an azure butterfly, one of the most known ones. Another butterfly. I took so many pictures of butterflies. I was holding that one, I think, or my sister, I can't remember. That was on my sister's head. I was holding that one. This was a really cool one I found. That one, I loved this one. It was so pretty. And then this was just other, like, exhibits I found. These next pictures, they're just things I found, some cool things I thought were interesting. This was, pause back on that. That was really cool. And this bird had, like, the longest feathers I've ever seen. It was, like, hair whipping in the wind. Oh, yeah. This was a unicorn snail. Literally, though, it was actually pretty big, too. My mom was pretty freaked out. She was like, ugh, can never find those. And then eels start out as larvae, apparently. I was pretty confused at that. And then this is the water bear. Please someone explain how eels start as a larva. I need to know. And then this is an elephant seal. I didn't know tuna fish were that big. And then, fun fact for you, you might have to turn your head sideways. Sorry, my screen recorder is weird. But, it's a fun fact for you, and I didn't even know that. I learned something new. Oh, this is just snakes being angry. It was pretty funny. Okay, read this. Like, pause the video right there and read that. It's How to Get Bit by a Snake. They were really funny. I thought they were really funny. Oh, yeah. Here's the last one. And then this is the answer. I got 20 butterflies just in that small spot. That was, like, only, like, a part of it. I thought that was insane. This is Alice's teacup. We went there for lunch. I got Hawaiian Paradise tea and Red Queen tea. Really good. I'm a very classy person, so this is what I got for lunch. We rode around Central Park on city bikes. We had a bit of a struggle getting them, but I found a squirrel eating a nut. This is at the Wild Bird Friend. We saw a bunch of birds, and I held a pigeon. I tried to catch him after that, but I couldn't. Oh, this is Fred Lord, the fancy pigeon. It's actually called a fancy pigeon, and he was like the most demanding pigeon I've ever seen. I felt like I wanted to give him everything. At Milk, we got these free things. They just gave it to us because we only bought ice cream. And they were like, here, you should try these. They were delicious. So good. I loved them. Struggle a bit. Gosh, we're struggling here. This is some really good root beer I had at Jacob's Pickles. This is at my aunt's house. That was some really good mac and cheese I had. Delicious. Oh yeah, now I know what this is for. I had gold eyeshadow in my eyebrows because I was being special. I got a turmeric latte at Booney Coffee. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it was really good. We're currently trying to make it at home. My sister said I should like record this because I was like, so I did. Oh yeah, that was that was the next day. We went to a fancy place called Nougatine. I was in love with that salt bowl. It was tiny, and that was a sample of soup. I had pesto spaghetti with Brussels sprouts around it. Fanciest fries I have ever had. They were so good. I had passion fruit pavlova. Passion fruit is so good. It's like sour and sweet, and it's so good. Then we went to a ballet, and this is my ticket, and yeah. That was some art. This was like an outfit they had there. This is where we were. It was pretty cool. Like, oh yeah. Okay. And I ate a bunch of candy. I liked the third one the most, even though we weren't supposed to have food in there. But also, I forgot to mention that earlier that day we did some things. Like, we went around and walked around. We did some shopping. We went to Brandy Millville. I bought this shirt. Oh yeah, and that was my aunt's necklace. She bought it, but then realized she didn't really want it. She wanted a different one. I don't know, but she gave it to me. And so I got this shirt at Brandy Millville. That's where she got the necklace. We got our auras read in Chinatown. This is mine. It means I'm like passionate and I like to jump into things and be sure about things. It was pretty cool. And in the shop next to it, I don't know what it's called. I got this and this. It was a ring. And then this. This is magnetic to show it is magnetic. I'm going to pick up this. Yeah. But it was really fun. It was really crazy because of how accurate the aura readings were. And like how accurate the zodiac signs are. I thought it was pretty cool. And then these are some pictures of my aunt's dog, more of her. She's so cute. I got a horchata latte and a passion fruit donut at a place called Donut Plant. And then we walked the Brooklyn Bridge. We went to this place called the Brooklyn Charm Shop. Those are some really cute charms. I got 2 necklaces. It's like a place where you design your own necklaces, okay? You understand that? But I got 2. This is my handy dandy necklace, first of all. There's a compass, tiny, all tiny, a ruler, a spoon, scissors that actually work, a knife, a goblet, and a fork. And then another one I got was one more personal one. It's my first initial, a snake, and a piece of pyrite that I thought was cool because I like that shape. But, oh my gosh, it's the cutest little shop. I love it. You should go if you like necklaces at first. Oh my gosh. I just like fell in love the moment I walked in. It has the tiniest, cutest little things. Oh my gosh. Okay, these scissors, they are the cutest. Look, ready? We're going to cut a piece. Oh. That was like a tiny tea set, tiny knife. Actually quite sharp, some tiny die, shredded money and a thing, tiny vial that you could put like rocks in and all that. Giant ring, actually it was a pendant, but I've put it around 2 fingers as a ring. I was like, how was anybody put this around their neck? Real squirrel feet, I don't know what, I don't want to know where they got them. Me and my sister were being special at the Brooklyn Flea Market. We went there and it was like also smorgasbord at the same time. That's like a bunch of food. We were being special with a bunch of sunglasses. It was pretty great. It's like a bunch of old sunglasses, and it was really fun. There's just tons of weird stuff there, like, and this one is pretty cool. They like carved it out of a record. They carved the city. More sunglasses. My dad in the background being himself. A bunch of giant rings I found, and I put them all on. I was like, yeah, if you don't get that, don't try to, okay? I went to a place called Mao's Bao. They had really good bao. I had those dumplings, and then while I was there, apparently, I didn't have a strong enough chain for my handy dandy necklace, and it was too heavy, so it broke. At first, it was this thin chain, and so I exchanged it for this. So all of a sudden, I just stood up, and it was like, psh, and it all went over the place. I was pretty mad that they didn't tell me to get a thicker chain or anything, but I made a monster. It's pretty cool. They were really satisfying, like just like extras. When we were going back to the airport, I was pretty sad. And then my sister ripped off my beanie, and then my hair went all over the place. I was on the plane. I actually got off, and I was feeling pretty sick by that point. I actually watched Jumanji 2 and Frozen 2. I hadn't seen Jumanji 2 yet, but it was really funny. You should go see it if you haven't already. And then I was finally home, and I was really happy but also sad at the same time. I was just so tired because it's like 11:45 at night, and I had to get up at 6:45 this morning. But there's my dog, and he's with me, and I'm just happy. I was finally home. But thank you guys for watching. This was kind of like a really quick run through of all that. I might be like going into more detail later, but like at the end of each video I'll explain more in detail about the days. Like I'll be like in a video at like before the end I'll be like, okay, more into detail about day 1. If you want me to do that, please put it in the comments. So please subscribe, like this video. It's probably going to be a little longer than usual because I didn't have one last Friday, but New York is fun. Okay, so I hope you guys liked that. I'm sorry I was a little rushed, but my screen recording app is kind of weird. It like skips ahead sometimes, but it's okay. I will probably go into more detail if that's what you guys want. Just comment down below, please. Like and subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, and I will see you guys next time.